Rachel had just moved into a new apartment in a quiet neighborhood. She loved the charm of the area and felt safe. Evening, while unpacking, she noticed her neighbor, a man in his late 30s, watching her from his window. At first, she thought nothing of it, just a friendly neighbor. As the days went by, Rachel began to feel uneasy. The man, whom she later learned was named Tom, would often be outside when she left for work or returned home. He would smile and wave, but there was something unsettling about the way he looked at her. It felt like he was always watching. One night, Rachel was home alone, scrolling through her phone, when she heard a soft knock on her door. She peered through the peephole and saw Tom standing there, a friendly smile on his face. "Hey, I just wanted to see if you needed anything," he said. Rachel felt a chill run down her spine. "No, I'm fine," she replied, trying to keep her voice steady. Rachel started receiving strange messages on social media from an account with no profile picture. The messages were vague at first. "I see you. You look beautiful tonight." But they quickly became more disturbing. Rachel felt trapped, unsure of who was behind the messages. One evening, she decided to confront Tom. She knocked on his door, her heart racing. When he opened it, she asked, "Have you been sending me messages?" Tom's expression changed. He looked genuinely confused. "No, why would I do that?" he replied. But Rachel could see something in his eyes, a flicker of something dark. Feeling uneasy, Rachel left his apartment and called her friend, Mia, to come over. They spent the night talking and watching movies, trying to distract themselves. But as the hours passed, Rachel couldn't shake the feeling that they were being watched. Later that night, while Mia was in the bathroom, Rachel heard a noise outside. She peeked through the window and saw Tom standing in his yard, staring up at her apartment. Panic surged through her. "Mia, we need to leave," she shouted, grabbing her phone and keys. They rushed out of the apartment and drove to a nearby diner, where they stayed until the early hours of the morning. Rachel felt a sense of relief, but the fear lingered. The next day, she decided to report Tom to the police, sharing her concerns and the messages she had received. The police took her seriously and agreed to investigate. They visited Tom's apartment, but he denied everything. "She's just being paranoid," he told them. However, the officers advised Rachel to stay vigilant and consider changing her routine. That night, Rachel returned home, feeling a mix of fear and determination. She locked all her windows and doors, but as she settled into bed, she heard a soft tapping sound. Heart racing, she grabbed her phone and turned on the flashlight. The tapping continued, growing louder. It was coming from her window. Gathering her courage, she approached the window and pulled back the curtain. To her horror, she saw Tom standing there, a twisted smile on his face. "I just wanted to see you," he said softly. "You shouldn't have gone to the police." Rachel backed away, her heart pounding. She quickly dialed 911, but before she could speak, the lights in her apartment flickered and went out. In the darkness, she heard Tom's voice, "Closer now. You can't escape me, Rachel." The police arrived just in time to find Tom trying to force his way in. He was arrested, but the nightmare didn't end there. Even after he was taken away, Rachel felt the weight of his gaze, as if he was still watching her from somewhere in the shadows. The fear of being stalked lingered long after he was gone, a reminder that sometimes the scariest monsters are the ones who live next door. If you enjoyed this chilling tale, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel, The Spooky Chapters. Also, share any of your horror incidents in the comment section. Stay curious, stay spooky.